Welcome back to Talk a Clock. I'm still in a box and it's literally on fire. I'm your host, Halo.
I'm your co-host, Ethan.
Sup, it's your co-host, Gabe, and I am also still trapped in a box.
Haven't been here in a while. Guest Clifford.
It's fucking Clifford, guys. He's
Guys,
finally-
oh my shit,
he's
guys.
back.
It's Clifford, he's back.
I may or may
We
not have
found him.
We've actually found him, guys.
Guys,
He
just
was-
so you
he
know,
was at
Clifford
a
has
truck
been...
station.
You know how me and Halo are stuck in a box? Yeah, that's where he's been. He's been in the bottom of the fucking Atlantic Ocean inside a box. Holy shit, we had to get the entire Titanic excavation crew to find his ass.
But we found him, man.
We've actually done it, guys. The legacy, all the legends. Clifford's now actually here.
Only been here since episode 1.
The prophecy.
Like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Clifford. I wonder where you've been. Like, you've been stuck in that fucking box for, like, way too long.
Yes.
You've just been like missing for so fucking long. You've been missing for pretty much 12 episodes.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, after that one episode, he just went fucking missing. Like, we just didn't know where he went.
Yeah, we even
And then
put,
I
like,
get a
lost
call on my
and
phone.
found up.
Oh, sir, we found him. I'm like, okay, where is he? At the bottom of the ocean. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah, 12 episodes gap.
Awkward
That's-
silence.
Also, you're now ahead of Cole because you were attending
Nice.
your second.
For a
Nice.
minute, for like down the road, we thought Cole was going to be like long ahead of you, considering for like how much time he has compared to you. But
considering
then
he
again,
works now.
yeah, he works now. So, and you may have like a higher chance of doing it, and he may have a higher chance too, since school is getting close to ending for all of us.
Yeah.
Mm,
So E3's starting to come around the corner.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
Men's type hype for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think
all
of
type hype
GTA
for it.
6?
No.
I
No.
doubt this will happen.
Let's wait another like 5 years for GTA.
I was gonna
6.
say,
Yeah, we'll wait another 5 years. Like GTA Online has been out for how long now? 5 years.
it's been around for quite a while now. Thinking of it now, but look at all the crazy shit what they've done.
Yeah, I mean,
But
really
we'll
considering for the state of GTA
we'll
Online.
never forget how much of a shit launch the game went through.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
down the road, it became better.
Yeah. So what's everyone thinking of game wise? I'm mainly looking at obviously the Microsoft lineup. Apparently they're getting a lot of Microsoft exclusives in.
I've been paying attention to Halo reaching Master Chief Collection on PC.
Yeah, apparently I think they might. I think they said they have to delay it by like a small bit, but I think that shouldn't really be as much of an issue considering it's starting to get closer and closer.
Yeah,
We gotta respect.
and yeah, I don't know if you saw Halo, but that 1 hour gameplay provided by Microsoft and whatnot for gameplay for Halo Reach, like PC Master Chief Collection.
Don't think I have, but I need to do this one very specific action. ASMR time, boys.
Oh god.
Oh god,
Uh-oh.
that fucking exploded.
Uh-oh.
What exploded? I barely heard shit. What was that?
It was his pop.
Fucking.
Bruh.
Oh, that got me right in the fucking eye. Oh,
It came in his eye.
that was like when you're being me, but you're shooting your eye.
Hey, just in case if you don't want an ASMR from Halo, I mean, I would do one thing.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
That
I was just checking the time that popped up.
timed. That was so perfectly timed.
I began doing it, then Clifford just
Ew, ew.
What the fuck?
Oh, ew, dude! What the fuck?
What was I gonna say? Food wise, how's everyone food wise? Let's hope we're not starving. I know Clifford was missing in action for a while. I'm surprised he's actually alive and had food.
Yeah.
I found
Like-
an invisible villager.
Wait, what?
Like, Clifford, how the hell did you have a bunch of pears and apples in that fucking box of yours? Like, and how was water not breached into there yet for like a straight fucking, how many weeks?
12.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know. How,
Yeah,
how did you survive?
he's been missing for a long time.
How did you survive? Like, there's,
I mean, I even put up like lost and found photos as well. Have you
yeah,
seen?
like, no one's
found
seen
this
him.
man?
And then I got that call, like, he's in the bottom of the ocean. I'm like, shit,
How
well,
the
get into the
fuck?
Titanic.
How the fuck does one man go from on the streets to in the bottom of the Atlantic fucking ocean?
Yeah, you never know. These times can be pretty damn random. You can be in your house as I am right now. You could literally end up in fucking Tahiti.
I mean, it'd be a cool place to go to, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like literally, like for example, Clifford. I mean, bottom of the ocean is quite peculiar. I mean,
how the
on the
fuck
ocean.
did you get there in the
I'm-
first place?
I'm fucking surprised that Crush Death didn't kill him.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the pressure could have got him.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the
Hey, can you like not play
Like, can
music
you-
on the mic?
Please, can you not?
Last thing
Like,
I
how
wanna do is
about-
be
how about
shot
you
by
convey
6ix9ine,
words
like
instead of-
executive?
Saying things. Like convey words instead of playing things. Clifford, please. Like I get it. You've been gone for 12 weeks.
He's
But-
trying to catch up. Remember, we've like just given him like a spare phone. He's looking through Instagram for the first time, and yes, the
In
dummy,
12 weeks.
the dummy Tuco-Sita
12.
aliens back. What was gonna say?
I'm just saying, Clifford missed out on that episode like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the most hectic fucking one.
That's probably the most funniest one out of probably fucking all of them.
No, I still think the one where you walked over everyone's words was the fucking best.
Which one was that?
I don't know, but
Episode
shit hit the
67.
fan. Everything went sideways. The whole house was up in flames. Everything again was on fire.
Well, then again, does everyone here have something to talk about? I mean, like in terms of like literally anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need some stories and some topic.
I ate chicken 5 minutes ago.
That
Now,
does
what
not
kind
count
of
as a
chicken?
story.
Now, what kind of chicken?
It's the kind you would get.
Like
I don't know.
barbecue chicken, like your standard whole roast chicken.
You're actually
Like-
getting serious. Okay, wow.
The question is though, how did you cook the chicken? Did you boil it? Did you I mean, what?
Now, what
What did
kind
you
of
do?
chicken we talking? Like standard cooked chicken, barbecue
Okay,
chicken,
but
spiced
how
chicken?
did you go about eating it?
Yes.
Is the real question.
Like, how did you eat it? Did you eat it with a chicken salad? Did you eat chicken with pasta? Or did you just eat it like, just, I don't know.
Did you
chicken
did you
alone?
just go? Did you just go chicken?
Like
Yeah.
a chicken with something else.
Just went chicken.
Yeah.
Was the
Damn.
chicken fried and was it, in a bread layer?
Savage.
I guess a bread layer.
So you had fried chicken fingers, I suppose.
Yeah.
Where am I? What am I looking? Right.
So, men's last week, skip the episode because your boy was out to a racetrack for around, let's say, 12 hours. That was cool.
Damn.
Came home, literally died. Like I sat down and my legs refused to work. They just sat down. Me. Oh, this chair feels comfy. Legs.
Like,
now we
EXE stopped
died.
working.
Legs.exe is
Yeah, no, I just it was pain for me to walk.
Yo, I know that all too
And
well, bro.
As much as I would have loved to do the episode, I woke up at 5:30 in the fucking morning. 5:30 in the morning. Get there. Come home at around or leave the track at around 6. Come home at 7:30.
Why is there a creeper in my house?
Kill the creeper.
I will.
Kill a creeper.
Just let me quickly pull out my diamond sword.
Sure, here's something to talk about. I mean, how's everyone's school year been? Basically, year overall.
Not in school.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't
Just
have to be school.
not in
Like,
school.
just like overall, like year.
I'm enjoying using this though. I enjoy really fucking doing this podcast. Even
Yeah.
though it's small, I want to get some sort of brand affiliation soon.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it is just a couple of pennies, I mean, that's a couple of pennies richer.
Couple of pennies that you have to split up between 3 or 4 of us.
Well, I mean, it's only just a couple of pennies at the end of the day. I'll probably only just pocket it. I mean, like, it's only a couple of pennies. Now, if we're making like an actual handful of bucks here, then obviously I'd actually make a cut out of it.
What was I doing? Shit. Hold up.
Ethan forgets.
No, I figured it out again.
Ethan,
Oh.
brain fart.
Grab the wrong thing.
Now, Clifford, because you've been missing for so long, you got the stories.
Like anything to tell.
Literally nothing interesting or of any use.
Have one of the most boring lives ever.
Yeah, like nothing happens. Like it's,
Like-
you.
You do know that it would be perfect for a podcast because that's where you're supposed to have long, boring talks.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're like a perfect prime example, Clifford.
Like, I could be like, hey guys, hey listeners, if you made it this far, fuck you and fuck you too. No, JK, I love you. No homo.
JK, we love our subscribers and listeners.
Yeah.
Gabe straight up sucking dick.
The fuck you just say I do, but
Grapefruit technique in the background. He's sucking and it's sloping away. He sucks.
Fucking
He
grapefruit
sucks
technique.
and he's away. Have you ever just like sat there and then realized on the gargantuan amount of porn that's been made?
Okay.
Yeah.
like what?
Yes.
What can I do with this?
Like, you just sit there and you like start thinking to yourself, like, they've really made pretty much every type of porn of everything. So you get what I mean? It's like you got trans dating, you know, like trans sex, trans, all this stuff, right? Interracial, and then you got like really, really specific stuff.
It does get oddly specific.
It's cool, but it's weird as shit to know that out there someone fucking likes that and is probably wearing a gimp suit getting off to it. It's kind of scary to know that.
It's scary to know that you can search like that exact video and you know that someone has
Something
legitimately like they're like, yo, I fucking totally into this shit. Like there is someone that legit searches for that video every
Like
single time.
you never know. Like there's could be someone that is just interested in that certain category, like whatever it may be, and they could be in their room right now, lights off, in their skin tight latex suit.
I mean, people are into latex.
Which is kind of weird, but I
Well, I
won't
mean,
judge it.
to some extent, it can be decent.
I'm holding
Yeah.
this villager prisoner.
Like, if you manage to wear a moderate amount in like the right
You come
places, then it can
to
make
my house.
sense. But if oh no, I think the weirder ones are like the porn with like a really oddly specific and overly complex plot.
Those are pretty weird too. Yeah.
Only
slightly scary.
honors students can understand that.
Like you're just sitting there, you just fucking, you're ready to start, and then it's like your brain's like carry away thought, and then you're like shit.
Damn.
I think the worst one though is like you're watching it, and then like the story gets really weird, so you nope the fuck out. There was
Yeah.
one time I noped the fuck out because the music was really creepy.
Yep.
There's like, yeah, I'm okay with like almost every like type of scenario. You know, there's obviously like a kink for everyone to like everything out there. You know, people like their own shit, and it wasn't anything scary, and that was the part what really caught me off guard. Like it was some really like normal like generic shit, but then like it just had this like really dark overtone to it, with like really fucking scary music. I was like, am I gonna get jump scared?
Yo, I got.
I had like an impeding sense
Like,
of
is the
doom while I
monster
was
gonna jump
watching
scare
that.
this one character and just gonna
It's just like a
immediately
really
butt fuck him? I
sensual.
don't know.
No, it's like a really sensual hand job. That was all it fucking was. But the music was like something straight out of a suspense horror scene.
Yikes.
Shit was fucking tense.
Big yikes.
I fucking refuse watching it. I think sometimes what ruins porn would be if you find a really good video you gel with, but then you start watching it, so you're like, oh, that's really good. But then like a third person comes in, and then
I
that
honestly-
kills the vibe.
I honestly don't really like the threesome pornos. It's like
Like,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say anything on the tags about it, so you expect
It's
just one
like-
on one. But then there's like player 3 who's joined the game. You're like, what the fuck? You didn't say this in the tags.
it's like
See, yeah, this wasn't mentioned in the title of the video. Like,
for me, three ways. It's like, yeah, cool.
You have to
I
be
wanna
specific with
I
it.
want to be in one, but I don't want to watch someone fuck
then
two
that's
girls
when-
at once. You know.
I mean, it could be different.
I won't like it unless I'm in it with them and it'd be a foursome.
People, there's people like being cucks and things, but then you got people who like being voyeurs who just watch it. Like they'll legit go to a place and watch it. They won't beat. They'll watch it.
Like they just want, like they have like a fucking, like a bowl of popcorn or
Nope.
some shit like that. They're just sitting
I'd-
down in a fucking
I would be the
lawn
type
chair.
motherfucker to do something like that. I'd sit there in like a nice fucking lawn chair, big fucking fat bag of popcorn, just fucking munching away. And like at the very end, I just want the camera to pan over to me, and it's just me like, bravo.
Like literally, like no, like as soon as they're done, like they just leave the room, like they just get their clothes back on and said they'll see each other tomorrow or some shit like that. They just leave out the room, shifts towards you like behind the scenes, and you're just like clapping, and then you look at the camera and you just give it like a big thumbs up.
No, I give it.
I approve this porno.
No, no, I want to say some like really fourth wall breaking shit. Like I want to have like that, when like a fucking movie would have like a one-on-one conversation with you.
Deadpool.
Like,
Mhm.
so most people are gonna either be cleaning up or something. Like after that, but like the camera's gonna slowly pan after like I clap and all that, and I go,
Good
I
nut,
bet
right?
you. It's just, I bet you really enjoyed seeing that. Well, little do you know that quite a lot of people die every day in car accidents. What you can do to stop it is by donating to this cause. Now, I know you're in this trance of listening to everything because you're hyper self-aware that you've just finished beating your meat.
No,
So,
here's what I think.
I will
happen.
use this time to your advantage and say, also, look at this podcast.
Here's what I think would happen. Like, if it's gonna be me in it, like literally, like as soon as it's done, it just pans to me, and then I just clapping, and then I like slowly stop clapping. And I just look at the camera slowly. I'm like, have you or a loved one have been diagnosed with measles?
No.
no. Like, you know how like they usually have those transitioning commercials where they just rip off that person's clothes and they're just wearing like, a very good suit, and the entire theme changes. Be like
Would
that.
Clifford do? That's my question.
No.
He'd probably do nothing. Honestly, with owning him, he'd probably do nothing.
Or just literally not do anything.
Can you just
Like
picture,
literally,
every-
like even as soon as the shit is done, like he'd probably just be sitting there, like staring off into the like the window, or just literally some blank space, just eating popcorn still.
Yeah, no, I can picture him like all the set closes down aside from the camera guy, just still sitting there documenting him, and like, he stands up, like walks down to the set, cluelessly like looks around, and goes, "Guys, oh."
Guys,
It turns into
why
a
am I
fucking.
here?
Did I get the wrong address?
It's I was here
the
for a
wrong
movie.
address.
This wasn't gamers night.
One other thing, I was gonna say another one would really fourth wall breaking one would like have like a really serious tone to it. Like after it finishes, you know, like you clap and all that, and like you look dead straight in the camera, would be like, "I know you was touching yourself."
So did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Please click click the like or dislike button below.
For the porn sub. This is a conversation between me and you, no one else.
No one else.
Headphones on, and if you don't, then either you're alone at home with your fucking speakers at maximum, or you're in a public place, and I'm gonna grill the fuck out of you for that.
You lonely fucking piece of shit.
Followed by me breaking into a musical segment really fucking loud. I can just like hop over the fucking things. That'd be excessively cursed.
Okay, now here's the thing though. Imagine if the video would kind of end, but the people will be still like, doing it, and like you just come in. No, let's picture me, me coming in. Like literally, it doesn't trans over like to me. Like they're just still doing it. Like the camera then focuses away from them and onto me, just walking into it, and then just me looking at the camera, saying like, "So, did you enjoy the video? Did you enjoy the content? Did you enjoy the stars? Please give a like or dislike to the video down below, and please watch the next video." and then like you just walk away, like I say like, hey, thank you, have a good day, and then you just transition your head slowly back in the camera, and yes, I knew you beat off to it. You know
No,
who you are.
I can just picture you doing that like midway through, and like they're waving you off to like be like, "Yo, it's not time."
Yo,
So
no,
they
this is a bad time,
continue.
bro. Not
They
yet,
continue.
not yet. It's
Yeah, they
not
just
yet.
continue. The entire thing just continues, including that shot. They don't even like
No,
bother removing.
wait. What if one of them's either taking birth control, or wearing a condom, and I just come in like in a very nice looking suit, like it's just a mid ad.
Just a fucking mid roll.
Yeah,
Just
who
fucking-
needs? Oh,
No, it's
that
not.
would-
It's not necessarily a mid roll. It's just like it's still in that scene. Like the person's still like doing what else, and
Oh
here I
my
am just
God.
behind them.
We've
For
just
example.
engineered the perfect way to get ads in.
Oh
Paul.
no, probably. Fucking Trojan trademark.
No, I can picture us doing that really fucking well.
Like just please, like for example, if the girl's in the bathroom, right, and she's taking birth control, she's looking in the mirror, and then like the camera, like I just come into view behind her, and then when she takes birth control, I just pick up the pill bottle. I'm like whatever product's name it is, birth control, order today, you will not be disappointed. Like it's just all the type of shit for the ad, and I just get away from the screen, and then she just goes on.
I
with her
would
thing.
be the type person to advertise shower floors, like shower nets. Like I'd have to be really specific. Like they would be
They're
fucking. It's like
fucking
a
in the
camera,
shower.
like
Gabe
really
or
close.
Halo
Me
just walks
in
into the shower.
like a fucking full-on
Fucking-
business suit, along with a briefcase as well. Like I'd walk in, adjust my tie, go for only $24.99 for a deluxe non-slip gripping shower mat.
Like, no. It's just the challenge of you doing that is yourself trying to keep composure.
I
Like,
could keep
in that
composure
type of
being shit.
situation, just like you're just advertising your floor and there's people fucking on top of it. Like in a shower room, and you just walk in casual, like in a business suit and shit like that, just doing your ad, and just it's just a matter of acting like they're not there, and just a matter of them acting like you're not there.
I think
I just picture Halo like walking out into the shower with a full fucking suit, water's running and all. Fucking two guys,
and then
like,
the camera
a guy
slowly
and a girl just
focuses
fucking
on me. Yeah,
going at
the
it,
camera
and then
just
it's
slowly
just
focuses on me.
focuses on Halo, and it's like,
The audio like drowns
Dove.
out so you can hear me clear as fucking day.
it's just like, Dove works for men and women at the same time. Puts it down, walks out, fucking drenched.
So please, if you think about ordering one of our greatest flooring todays, please contact us at this number or go to our very own website for low prices.
I can
But please
I
hurry,
can
we're
picture
selling out soon.
myself. No, I can picture myself going to like one of those really weird like BDSM like full on bondage places, going in there full on business suit and tie, along with a suitcase as well. Walking in, they're doing like whatever the fuck the BDSM people would be doing. Following me going
BDSM.
like me walking in, all just time. Did you know for only $1,000 you can get this entire room fully soundproofed? And during that, you get lossless, compromising sound. You can no longer disturb your neighbors.
When you're doing whatever the fuck you're into.
For example, if you're either doing gaming, business calls, or you're partying with your friends.
Yeah, no, I
They
can just
will
picture
not-
myself like the camera just like trails off to me whilst I'm like walking around the far side of the room. Like even doing like the arm actions to like everything, having a party. Or you're having a very, very loud shouting contest with your friends.
Or you're bringing that special someone over. Wink, wink.
And you guys get
No.
loud.
And I'd be like, oh, you're one of those people who like to be very loud. Or the one person who always stubs their toe in the middle of the night. We've got a solution for
What?
sound compromise and sound protection, along with soundproofing. $249 a wall, or for a package of $899.99 for the entire room.
Bro, where the fuck is what I'm looking for? What am I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. Right now I remember what I was looking for.
I can picture myself saying something like that flawlessly. Look at how I could just like that's improv. All that was fucking improv.
Yes.
See, I would plug my I would plug this podcast so much more places, but I just don't know where to put them. That's the more weird thing to them is where the fuck do I advertise it? Yeah, there's
Yeah.
servers here and there. I think the only place I can really do it is just weird places in general. Weird people know the best. I mean, hell, look, I advertised it on a I advertised it on the husk of my Pornhub. That was funny. You know?
You did that? Hold up, what? When did this happen?
Yeah, no, I advertised it on there pretty much just saying, hey guys, look, if you want to actually still catch up with my content, here's my podcast series. Along with the campsites. I've also like slowly been like walking over there, like plastering the name on there.
Nice.
Anyways, weren't we just about to talk about stories or something like that? Like what we've
Yeah.
been doing lately? Like we just like stray away from that like so fast.
Well, it's conversation.
So very, very.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Uh,
But now I want to say what I've been doing.
Go for it. Even before you say you're whacking it.
No, I'm not. If I was whacking it, I wouldn't be here now, would I?
Good.
I don't
So-
know. Some people are
Fucking
into
me, I
that,
don't know.
man.
I was gonna say some people like silently beating off, which is the scary
Oh, so
thing.
someone likes to watch me like in a dark corner of my room beating off to some man. That's creepy.
Probably.
Okay, so as I was saying before I got into that, I don't even know how. I'd say lately well, I mean, I wouldn't say lately. Like now, I want to transition to like how my school year was. I'd say it's been pretty shitty, and why? I shall explain. Um, I'd say it's been pretty shitty mainly because of the classes. Like it's just been nothing. It's not nothing really has been enjoyable. It was just been constant work, 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 like all day, every day. And I think my worst class this year that got annoying me the hell, like annoying me the fuck the most was fucking English class. And why? Let's just say our teacher may or may not be. I mean, she might not seem it on the surface, but may be a feminist.
What do you mean feminist? Do you like mean like
I mean,
not
then
much
again,
appreciation for men?
Or
then
like
again, somewhere like that,
equality,
yeah.
or like you're gonna have
Because
to be a bit more specific, or I'm gonna get
Because-
shot by the by some people.
I mean, I'm not saying feminist in a bad way. I'm just saying right now, like she kind of is. I mean, I'm saying like, I mean, here's the thing though, she's cool and whatnot, right? I mean, she isn't like all out, like you know what I mean.
You're
But
not helping your case whatsoever.
No shit, bro.
If anything, you're only making it worse.
Yeah, but still though, like as I was saying, not only was it my worst class because of that, it's because the amount of fucking work she gave out. Like thinking how like she thought we were robots saying, hey, I printed this paper. How about you do this? Like literally next day, like you don't have a fucking break. Like I mean, of course you're gonna have work every day. It's just the work that she fucking brought out was so fucking retarded. Like it was a packet every day. It wasn't even honors class.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. I like.
Yeah, it's just the retarded shit you had to do on the packet is what pissed us all us off because most of my friends are in that class.
Well,
So mainly since that, we just mainly fucked around and just said fuck the packet or like fuck any assignment that she just gave out in general.
like, what would she actually make you do? That's the question.
I mean, for example, what did we one of the stories
Yeah,
we read.
give us the
this year-
question. Come on, let's go. Let's see if we can break it down.
Yeah, but still, the one of the
We
stories
use our brains in this podcast episode.
we actually try brain power. Okay,
Turns
We read
out
The Great
Gabe's still
Gatsby.
retarded.
who the fuck has read The Great Gatsby in here?
I think a
Negative,
while
Chief.
ago.
Yay, no one knows what the fuck it is. Okay. So there's just like a retarded story, like a pointless like suspense story, like how this man is just okay. I'm not really gonna like say much, but just keep simplified.
You
So
can
basically,
fucking spoil the book. I don't think anyone's gonna give a shit.
no, I don't. I
It's
just
been
don't want to
around
waste my
for
time.
eons.
I just don't want to waste my time just fucking saying about it is. I just want to simplify it. So basically, a man comes home from the war. He becomes filthy rich. He talks to no one. People come over. He doesn't really like him. He's not very social. In the end of the book, he dies.
He
Life be
got
like, ooh,
the trees. They speak to
So
me.
yeah, that happens. And over time with
I
of
am the
those,
Lorax.
we always did like not like a packet that mainly had like a shit ton of questions on it, or it was vocabs that we had to find that were in the book, and no one really highlighted where the vocab words were in that certain chapter or certain page. So every night we had to go through the book, take it home with us, look through it, and considering for how many words was in there, considering how long the fucking book was, it was kind of aggravating. And it didn't even highlight where the vocab words were, like on like what page or what paragraph or even what sentence. I mean, at least a page. Like, come on. But still, though, hey, look for these words in this book.
I mean,
Like,
hey,
literally.
look, at least you wasn't given a word search at one point.
No, we're getting word
I don't know
searches.
if I can.
No,
Oof.
like dead else. I remember one of my classes. This was like just as the printer stopped working, so they just gave us all word searches.
I mean, these are
being
word
me,
searches.
smash the fuck out of them because I like word searches. Crosswords again, same thing. I like them. They're fun.
I don't like crosswords. I like word searches.
Word searches are where it is.
I'm too stupid for crosswords.
I use my
There's that too.
my thinking machine known as my brain.
I also, but I fail miserably.
I mean, you think your penis though, so.
But yeah, I mean,
Shit,
literally
you
just for
right.
like literally just for like how our classes, me and my friends have somehow like at least have maintained like low to mid C averages for the entirety of the year in her class. But every other class I did was fucking amazing. Like I had like A's and everything, but then that class, oh,
I think I done A's. I think the lowest one was a B.
I mean, like literally, like that class I just did not like fucking at all. I just hope next year's English class will be actually an improvement from that fuck shit. I mean, like here's hoping. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, besides the class, I mean, my year's has just been pretty shitty overall because mainly been a lot of conflict happening with my friends and whatnot, conflict happening with other people.
You got beef.
Teachers
No, I got pork.
beefing.
Like literally, like this one thing happened where my friend got into a relationship with this one girl, and they kept on breaking up and getting back together, then again and just breaking up once more, like
Whack.
an over and over again cycle. Like, and plus they weren't really good to each other. Like, I mean, hey, I doubt any of them like would watch this
Yes.
podcast right now. Like one of them would. I mean, I doubt they even know.
Toxic relationships.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
there's no.
Abuse. I mean,
Whoa.
Okay.
Hold on there, buddy.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on
hold
a
on.
fucking second.
I meant to put that.
Pal.
Hold on.
Wait
Wait
a minute there, pal.
Wait. I
Wait,
meant to put that in a
wait.
different lighting there. Hold on.
Wait, pal. That's where it kind of crosses the line. Okay.
That
Okay,
was,
wait.
unexpected.
I was
Okay,
Yeah.
gonna say, I
Very
remember
unexpected.
finding this post, and I'm screenshotting it. This was Friday, 4:05 a.m. That's when you know it's serious. Healthy
But,
versus
yeah.
unhealthy expectations
It was
in a relationship.
Pretty much a toxic relationship, and I just didn't get it. Like, I wanted to step in to try and help them both, but
That
then
was
again,
nasty.
okay. Even as I was speaking, fucking like literally, like I wanted to step in and help them, but really there was like no point. Like even if I did, like they just like fucked each other, like over like so hard. Like at first it was like, she was the problem, and then he was the problem. Like literally, like my friend, he can be a dick, and she can be like a cheating, like lying, playing the victim card type of bitch. I mean, like it was just so toxic. Like literally, like if you guys saw what I meant, then you probably understand.
I had two friends that were dating,
And
and then one of them started cheating, and the other one found out, called them out on it, and then they continued to date,
Jesus.
and then the same person cheated again. The other person found out again, but instead of confronting them, they cheated on them.
So it just
And then
ended
it became like this really toxic war of them cheating on each other until eventually they finally broke up.
and then go back together.
And when they broke up, no, they didn't get back together. They just fucked for like a year.
Team kill.
But then when the guy found someone else and was moving on, the girl went psycho.
He's my boyfriend.
It was
actually,
like,
no, wait, that
Friendly-
reminds me of something.
Hold on.
Actually,
I
Friendly
was
thinking it
fire.
reminded me of something like
this.
that.
Okay, now everyone's walking over each other.
Yes.
Okay, going on.
So
Halo.
there was this post I found. I screenshotted it at 4:05 in the morning on Friday. It says healthy versus unhealthy expectations in a relationship. On the unhealthy side, it says expecting our partner to tend all of our emotional needs, expecting conflict to never occur, expecting our partner to never trigger us, expecting our partner to never feel jealous, insecure, or fearful. In healthy, it says
What's so
having
funny,
multiple
Clifford?
sources for emotional nourishment, i.e., friends, therapy,
For
hobbies,
a downside, it is alright
allowing
to be
conflict
under
to bring
6 feet.
more,
Okay, can you shut up, Clifford?
allowing
Shutting up.
conflict to bring more depth and closeness, allowing triggers to be the opportunity of growth, and making space for our partner's difficult feelings just as much as our own. Those are both the unhealthy and healthy, right? But
Yeah.
people seem to miss the fact of when they're in one that they kind of need to also look out for key signs of it being hostile.
Yeah.
Friendly
honestly.
fire.
Okay, that was not funny at all.
I know.
Like, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was totally unfunny. It hurted. But yeah, I mean, toxic relationship and all that. I mean, I was planning on dating this year, but then I learned that my interest may or may not have been talking and now is dating a drug dealer for the entirety of the school year.
Ooh, that's rough.
I mean, this is a Jesus. There's many things what can happen there, but you know, it could be gang conflict related to her because he might be using her as collateral. Who knows?
I mean, so far for what she says that she quote unquote loves him. Yeah.
Love
That's
yourself,
actually
not
kind of
her.
a bad sign.
Love
Yeah.
yourself.
That's kind of a bad sign because
Advice
considering
from the
because
lad here. Love
yeah.
yourself instead.
Yeah, I mean, really, I'm just saying this right now. If she says this, and something tells me something's gonna fuck up very badly, and she's probably gonna get fucked up pretty badly mentally.
When the drugs start hitting, that's when people start dropping.
But then again, for like how she is and for like what she
Whoa.
does, I mean, not only am I trying to drift away from her, and like, I mean, she's still like kind of on the radar, but I'm trying to drift away from her and trying to find someone else. But then again, she's gonna be like no one. She's gonna be like the person that like there's no one else, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, always keep hope in yourself because that's the way you keep going.
Yeah, and plus, like not only that, like she does drugs. Of course, she is dating a drug dealer. It's just the type of drugs she's doing, which I
Meth.
think one of them is cocaine. No, surprisingly, not meth.
I mean, you don't have to do drugs to date a drug dealer.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that, but just
But she's
and
only
plus,
using
considering
it.
for how she is in general, because for where she's from, she isn't a like my town native. She actually moved in from the beginning of the year. She
Oh,
she's from a town where it's actually worse than
I
my town
remember
because
hearing a story that one of the exchange students in my school actually fucked someone.
Huh.
as I was
Top
saying,
Interesting.
10 school plot twists.
top 10 anime plot twists. But as I
uh,
was saying, like she comes from like I'd say like a rundown area because here's the thing. From where this
that's fair.
area that she's from, it's from what I learned from my dad because he's been there. I haven't, but it's below
He's
the
been to all
poverty
the
line.
PvP states.
Yeah, my dad
So
has been
Y'all got a
to quite some.
poverty line?
Yeah,
Ooh.
we have a poverty line, and that
I
town
mean,
that she's from is apparently worse than ours.
if
Even though for how shitty
you
my
live in the
town
middle of
is.
fucking nowhere, same with you, Clifford.
Okay.
And but still
Clifford
though, like
lives more in the middle of
I was gonna
nowhere
say,
than
yeah,
I
whenever
do.
you
Yeah, I
look
know.
at fucking Clifford's map, it's like it should just literally just say in the middle of fucking nowhere.
there's like no house, no store, no city, like no center, anything that's near Clifford. Probably it's just like in the middle of a fucking like like just a bum ass like
three-house town.
west east bumblefuck land. Like literally, like there's just
Think
no
think of
cell
it
phone
as
tower.
think of it as a rundown Hawaii where there's islands everywhere except literally nothing.
Like
So instead of it
probably
being beautiful and warm, it's cold,
And depressing.
rundown, got a lot of drugs, not a lot of alcohol, because alcohol's mainly banned.
alcohol.
Yep.
No, I said there's not a lot of alcohol. They come
Oh,
to
so
where
for all the
I am
drugs,
for
there's
the
no
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah. Think of a normal city except backwards with the drunks and the druggies.
Mm.
Okay. But yeah, her town that she moved from is kind of like that, like below the poverty line and kind of run down. So my expectation of it being as if it's like what fucking I don't know, fucking South Side Chicago or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Chicago, the only place what makes decent pizza, apparently.
Chicago.
Yeah,
But
but the only
crime
place where
rate-
they place their sauce on top of the fucking pizza and on top of the cheese.
Okay, fair
can-
point.
I would
Wait, what?
definitely go to the States just so I
Hold
can
up.
like judge their
J-
pizzas eternally.
Did you just say sauce on top of the cheese?
Yeah, that's a Chicago pizza.
Ooh, interesting.
That doesn't actually sound too bad thinking of it now.
It
I mean,
doesn't,
depending on how it's made.
but I'm really confused.
I
Yeah,
mean,
then again, like I've actually seen pictures of it. That shit confuses the hell out of me too. Like,
it's even got me at a confused standpoint.
I mean, and also for what they did to counter, like, you know, how since there's sauce on top of the pizza,
Structural integrity of the pizza must still be.
they made it
contained.
kind of like a pan dish pizza,
Oh, I do
so it
like
can
a
kind
pan.
of counter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do like a pan pizza, but sometimes a thin base like really gets the flavor across. Should have to go
Yeah.
through so much dough.
But yeah, that's how Chicago pizzas are.
Interesting.
But anyways, I mean, her area. I mean, considering because, yeah, I mean, and plus, like, not only that, I can also kind of get her situation. Like, her parents don't really give a fuck about her, and she just doesn't really give a fuck about them. So, kind of get her situation more understandingly. I mean, she doesn't even have like an actual mom. Like, I don't even know where the fuck her actual mom is. I don't want to guess, but I probably already know where she is. Only has a dad and stepmom, and they're probably like never home.
Awkward silence.
Okay then.
When Prankster stops play, Kinsley Wolanski invades pitch at Europe's biggest soccer game to promote her boyfriend's X-rated YouTube show. Is Vitali uncensored? Vitali, out of all of them, Vitali.
Oof.
But yeah, I mean, if I can't like really date her, because considering for I know who she's dating, it might not last long, like at all. Like even if this man isn't a drug dealer, this man is a bum. And well, you know, like overall, a fucking
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta
Dickhead.
do to fucking pay the bills, guy.
he probably doesn't even pay a bill. He probably has parents under his roof that don't even give a shit about him, just give him whatever the fuck he wants, and then he has to compensate for that by doing drugs.
Oh, we're still one about the drug dealing boyfriend. Jesus.
Apparently. Speaking of drugs,
Oh, does anybody have a funny drug story?
Oh, he has another drug story. Let's hear it.
I heard her rubbing of the hands.
I mean, I already told you boys this story. earlier.
I was to say,
But,
was it on the poddy? Because if it's not on the poddy, then it ain't the boys.
It wasn't on the podcast. It was just in the party there. But yeah, no. So go to my buddy's house. Get baked as fuck. The usual. Then they started referencing The Godfather. You come to me on my daughter's wedding day. Then they're to look at me. They're like, do you know what movie that's from? And I dead ass. Dead ass. Turn to them and just say Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Because I think earlier on in that conversation they mentioned something about Zootopia and then they started doing that. And then they're like, you know what movie that's from? Like Zootopia.
Just mentions a Godfather reference. Says literally anything else unexpected. Zootopia.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's referenced.
Indeed.
Zootopia.
Well, I mean, you're
It was
factually
referenced.
correct.
It was referenced in Zootopia. It was said
But, I
in
mean, you're
Zootopia.
factually correct, so you could just like get away with that.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I think you can get away with that one, so you don't get fucking shot in the back of the skull.
Hopefully not get shot in the back of the skull.
No
I mean-
promises.
Last thing you want.
Hopefully not get crucified.
I mean, it's. I find it funny when people's thought processes just completely change. You're just, hey, you remember this? And you're just like, taco. And they're like, what the fuck?
Taco.
You turn around, the straight face
Taco.
just, taco. They're like, what the fuck?
No.
What?
Cool Math Games to shut down on February 16th, 2020.
Oh no.
Oh, now we've got to
No.
reminisce. Now we've... Okay, guys. Okay, a minute of silence.
A minute has passed.
Mate, that was 20 fucking seconds.
Retarded.
That was 20 fucking seconds.
Fucking damn. First it be Club Penguin.
No, it's Cool Math Games.
Jesus
Really be like
Christ.
that.
There's a petition on about it.
It's actually a petition.
It's 5,807 have signed. And this
To
was
shut
started
down or
20
to save Cool Math Games.
to stop it.
They better stop it. I don't
This
want that
was-
shit going.
This was started 21 hours ago.
Send me the link.
Like, actually, since that appeared, I'm actually going to go on my computer right now and play some Cool Math Games while it lasts.
Change.org has never changed anything.
When my computer isn't locked. Okay, it's not. New tab. Cool Math Games.
I still want Shaggy to be in Mortal Kombat 11.
Too bad.
You better be. Or else me and these
CCTV
man's
for a
about to
plot.
have some problems.
They want to add.
What do they want to add?
This-
No.
Cool Math Games has been a way for many students to relieve themselves of stresses of this during school breaks.
I
Cool
played this
down.
shit so much back in elementary school. They cannot take this away from me.
I was the kid playing fucking Club Penguin in the library.
They cannot
was-
take this away from me.
I was
Not-
that kind of cool. I
I
played
was
Club Penguin in the fucking library.
the kid in the back of the class on the computers
Who would secretly
playing fucking cool math games. Fucking alt tab that shit, bro.
I was like one of the only kids who knew how to use a computer really like effortlessly.
Honestly, same.
So, because I had native experience playing and using a PC beforehand, before I can't remember what I even fucking done to it, but it died. And obviously, young me didn't know what to do, so it just got put away for like the world's longest time. Rewind to a couple of, maybe almost a year ago now, where I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm resurrecting it. And I've managed to install Windows 98 on a USB by complete accident. I somehow fucked up what I mainly wanted to do, which was install Windows 98 on the machine. Instead, I installed Windows 98 on the USB. So now, so then I had a Windows 98 USB.
Your
and I was
boy
like,
is
you know what,
playing
fuck,
Balloons
I've
Tower Defense
upgraded
3.
this. And I upgraded it to a Windows 2000 USB. So now it's got a USB with Windows 2000 on.
Fuck.
Now you
No,
plug
pineapple,
that
pineapple.
shit. Yo. Fuck, man. I'm gonna miss cool math games, man.
Pineapple,
Playing fucking
pineapple.
Run.
I'm never forgiving Disney from what they've
Why?
fucking done to my boy Club Penguin.
Yo, they closed down Club Penguin?
They shot it to make the remaster, and I'm pretty sure they shot the remaster already.
That's bullshit.
Fuck you, Disney.
Because it was amazing, you know? I find it funny, as soon as you type in Club Penguin on Google now, there's the different one. Club Penguin's final minutes. My god.
Right now, I'm being tech support for some reason.
Right now I am playing Balloons Tower Defense.
Okay.
Club Penguin Island is no longer available. This game was retired on December 20th, 2018. So the only way I can cling on to whatever was left of my childhood would be for me to use Club Penguin rewritten.
Oh.
But it isn't as authentic because, I mean, I remember the days, going with my family shopping and like looking at the gift card section and like picking out the Club Penguin 3-month subscription.
Mhm.
And like putting that down, and then like they'd be like, yeah, and then like you come home all eagerly, you scratch off the little code, and then like you put the code in, and then boom, it
Is
was
Club
like,
Penguin back again?
no,
Yes,
it's
there it is.
dead.
Hey, yo, your boy better play Papa's Bakeria.
Yo, Club Penguin
There's
died
rewritten
2
versions.
years ago.
Yeah, they killed off the old one in January 2017. Then they made the new version, Club Penguin Islands. That face flopped, and then they killed that on December 20th, 2018.
Yo, Pop Tropica. Y'all remember that shit?
It sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
It was like, oh my god, bro. And I'm pretty sure it's still fucking going too.
The more retarded thing is like places like Bin Weevils still exist. Movie Star Planet, IMVU, things like that.
Fuck Movie Star Planet.
Yeah.
Bro.
Don't never forget your Movie Star Planet.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. I remember I was playing that once when I was younger. I got a fucking online girlfriend in Movie
I
Star
was about
Planet.
to say, I'm pretty sure. I don't think any kids actually grown up until they online dated someone on Movie Star Planet online.
Yep.
That shit
And it
was
was
the
like,
maddest thing you can ever fucking do.
yo, it was like a year straight of us just like hopping on at the same time every day and just playing for like hours on end. It was.
You guys remember 2016?
Remember 2016 when Club Penguin was still alive?
Man,
I'm not talking about that.
I'm still sad that they've actually killed off Club Penguin still.
Like remember like late 2015 to like what, mid 2016?
Not really.
Can't say I do.
All I know is that it was good times. All right, I have to
Yes.
charge my laptop if I want to play some Pop Tropica.
Like we've lost so much because the new age And I'm still sad about that.
Because of Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Like,
Or
remember
fuck.
when in the
Fortnite.
2000s, it's like 2008, you've just got your first notebook. It's a hand me down. And you're so grateful. So, you hop on the internet, you sign up the things, you start learning internet safety by yourself. You get internet smarts, and then you sign up to Club Penguin for the first time. And I was in a new fucking world. I loved that game. Every time coming home from school, notebook on,
Club Penguin.
grind. The pizza game, fucking amazing. Like, and remember, because it's a hand-me-down, and it was like 2008, the computers were fucking shit, but we all had a blast.
Yep. Yo, I fucking remember I was wait, what was I forgot what I was gonna say. Hold up.
Whack.
Like with everything now, if you by default standards now, a computer now,
Lamau.
it's
The
obviously
last thing I was on my fucking on my laptop was Miniclip.
okay. Now I'll segue into Miniclip in just a second, but like back in 2008, everyone had shit computers for like on budgets, but nothing will beat throwing a shit ton of fucking snowballs on Club Penguin till your browser crashed.
Yes.
You haven't experienced life until you've done that.
Holy shit, Pop Tropica is actually still alive.
And then there's Miniclip, my fucking home, and it was beautiful.
Fuck you all, I'm playing Pop Tropica right now.
Miniclip was my home as a kid, and it was beautiful.
Miniclip was everyone's home as a fucking kid.
Bloxors, I remember that game so fucking well, and I loved it so fucking much. The puzzle games, that puzzle game was fucking legendary. Until you've played Bloxors, you've never actually lived.
I remember when Roblox first came out when I was like younger.
You remember that one video Bryce posted about Roblox? It was recorded at, I shit you not, I looked at the video stats, 3 frames a second.
Sounds like something Bryce would do.
Like, the videos were so long ago. But you remember the Facebook game Pet Society?
Fuck yeah.
I grew up playing that shit. So I got into an argument on Facebook, and I still think it's the funniest thing, hence why I bring it up here. Right, so let me just open it up real quick. Right, so this is a post from Von Von. It says useful information everyone needs to know about. Everyone needs to know to prevent cervical cancer. To which I then replied, I don't think everyone needs to know. And then followed by this person going, clearly you're not even of maturity or age to be on here. Grow back in your cot, you little boy. To which I then replied, so what are you gaining from saying that exactly? Right? And it was only till I checked my emails, they replied, but they must have deleted their comment. And I still think I managed to one-up them to the point where they actually had to pull it off. But the comment said, 8 back at ya with a middle finger emoji. That's right, 8. The number 8 back at ya with a middle finger emoji. And they deleted that. Either it's the site admin what deleted it or them. Because this was posted at 6 in the morning, so obviously I was all tucked up in a sleeping bed. But if I was awake, that would have been a whole lot of pain for him. Why do people like start arguments on Facebook comment sections if they know they're going to lose anyway?
Insecurities, maybe, or just plain annoyance.
Well, either way, I do like pissing people off.
Yeah,
I mean, my
that's funny.
Facebook. At the end
Don't
of the
we
day,
all?
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really think my Facebook has any value anyway. Like, I do.
Yo, wait, what? There's pets in this game now?
Jesus.
What?
Hmm. Hmm. Why is it so quiet?
Because
I
I'm
don't know
playing
why.
Pop Tropica.
I mean,
Either
I'm
it's
just
because
like,
Halo, yeah, either because eBay is playing that and I am playing cool math
I'm-
games.
I'm just like reminiscing in those feelings. I mean, you play. I grew up playing Club Penguin.
I grew up playing fucking Club Penguin.
I still remember my password and login for it.
I honestly don't remember what exact game I grew up playing. Like I played so much.
I still find it funny how I'm looking back as well, and I've made so many Xbox accounts just for the free month they give out, and then once they stopped that, I immediately like went back to normal.
I got the grand prize. What did I get? Yo! Hold up. Yo. Hold up. Yo.
Holding up.
Don't tell me you're gonna come up with a bullshit suggestion that we should partner with a fucking kids game.
No,
No.
don't.
No, 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 no.
Don't. No. No.
I was expecting, yo, Halo, I got a fucking mad idea. Followed by me going, what's the idea? Why don't we get sponsored by a kids game? I'd fucking kill myself.
You know how aggravating that would be?
I mean, I wouldn't mind mobile games sponsoring them, but again, I would actually want some actual company, a physical company to do it. And I want actual items I can sponsor.
Exhale.
Yeah.
Inhale.
Now my
Exhale.
Pop Tropica character look dope as hell.
You're telling us to hold up for a long time, and yet it took you a minute to tell us what was happening.
Now, I think
He's just so good in that game, man.
whilst we're on the high of this like throwback trip, I'm gonna say this. Well, we're gonna wrap it up in a second. If you're listening to this at this point, I recommend you going to Club Penguin Rewritten, Miniclip, or even Cool Math Games. Just take a trip down memory lane.
Yes, do that.
Find the very soul and fiber of yourself.
Remember, go back to your childhood and,
Reminisce the
relive
feelings.
those days, bro.
And I will say this now. I think we've done a good episode. Quite a lot of the good stuff, you know.
Let me travel.
Let me travel. So we'll see you next week, guys. And look, there's still we've got Clifford, guys. Still
Yeah,
mind blown. Still
have
fucking
Clifford.
mind blown. We've got Clifford, guys.
We've
Yes.
somehow managed to find this man
We've looked in the lost and found box, and we found another one.
Oh, we forgot about this man.
Gentlemen.
Wonder where the hell he's been.
We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Anyway, people, we will see you next week. We'll be back into our usual stuff because there will be no interruptions. No, I think.
Peas and mayonnaise pizza. What? Continue. Nothing. Just
What?
do your thing. Nothing.
I'm wrapping this show up, and then it's here.
I know.
Mayonnaise on pizza.
Excuse me, but what the fuck?
Mayonnaise on pizza.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck puts peas and mayo on a pizza, bro?
Mayonnaise on pizza. Who the hell?
That sounds so fucking rank.
It does.
Why did you think of that?
I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, Clifford, I
It's
think
fucking
I'm now.
cursed.
I think I now kind of regret of letting you, or probably like you even coming back into the podcast.
I regret
I think
finding
now
you
I'm
at the
thinking of it, I
bottom
should
of
have
the
left you in
ocean.
that box in the middle, in the bottom of the ocean. I should have left you in that box.
You should have answered the phone call after saying that abomination. Well, on that bombshell of ugh, just thinking of that pizza makes me feel sick. Jesus Christ! What
What the
Ah.
fuck
what
have you
made
brought
you
onto
think
this
of that?
cursed land?
I don't
What
know. At
made
one point in time, we were talking about fucking pizza. At one point in time, and that kind of just popped up. So
Why? Why would
I don't
you
know
say
why.
that?
I don't know. All right.
It's cursed.
Like, why?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Idea.
people,
I really couldn't tell you.
we'll see you next week, and hopefully
Yeah,
have Clifford
See
again.
you next week.
Have a great day, good night, good evening.
Go to the general and save some time.
Like and subscribe. And also play the
no.
cool maths games whilst it's up.
Please,
And
because that's
fuck,
what I'm playing right now.
Tropica.